think it's given Mama Bear another idea.
Little Bear's disappointment turned into something very sweet after all, 'cause love works.
Little Bear's disappointment turned into a blessing. And that's exactly what can happen to your disappointments too, if you'll just keep remembering how much God loves you.
Signore, I think I'll have the soup of the day, please. Molto bene. Waiter. Signore, there's a hair in my soup.
Yeah.
I wonder what the number this one is. What number? See? Do you mean this happens so often around here that now you're counting the number of times a hair is found in the soup? No, signore, no, you misunderstand. I simply say I wonder what number this one is because every single hair has a number. You see, God loves us so very much. He's counted every hair on everybody's head. And so he knows what each one is. And every time I see one, I marvel at how great the love God really has for us. But of course, signore, I bring you another bowl of soup. It is interesting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I've counted my eyes, and I know I have 2 ears, but I've never known the number of hairs on my head. But then Jesus knows more about us than we even know about ourselves. You know, I suppose I never really cared about numbering the hairs on my head, but then Jesus cares more about us than we care about ourselves. Let's fill up on Luke 12:7.
But even the very hairs of your head are all numbered.
That's a verse we all should memorize, especially when we're feeling like no one cares. Oops!
Those aren't just any ink blots, they're the filling station's favorite vocalists, ready to sing our memory verse. So let's hear it from the ink blots!
But even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Luke 12:7.
The verse before Luke 12:7 tells us that not one sparrow is forgotten by God. And our Bible verse for today goes on to say that we are of more value than many sparrows. And so, little songbirds, keep trusting in Jesus.
Air was so full of spring that 2 birds took to the wing. They were singing in tune as the flowers in bloom, enjoying all that nice weather can bring. But in the fall, cold winds began to blow, and the winter brought in the snow. One bird said, "Will we freeze? Die of starvation disease?" The other said,
"My friend, you should know. Don't fret over it, worry or doubt. It's merely time to go south. It's God's plan we birds migrate. Be obedient."
5, 106, 107.
It's time to get filled up at the filling station.
"Oops."
Those aren't just any ink blots, they're the ink blots.
The just shall live by This is in the Bible. If you don't read the Bible, you...
Yes. If
They say, do what you must.
You say, I choose life, you're literally saying.
Seems humanizing and maybe isn't the iconic image. Strangely dehumanizes people. And actually sometimes you just want to remember that this was a person that mattered.
If a great music icon dies, the fans are looking for a way to not only reflect on that icon's life, but also to celebrate it. And in the case of, say, Kurt Cobain, very shocking that he killed himself, and people were left with a lot of conflicting emotions. Some of the amazing imagery that was used on the covers of music magazines allowed the fans of Kurt Cobain not only to reflect and to be sad and to mourn his loss, but also to celebrate his life.
There's been many covers of Rolling Stone when people pass away.
Skiers, hikers, and sightseers.
I'm still clueless. First, the plant grew straight up from the pot.
Isn't it?
And after all, we're only ordinary men.
I find myself with instrumentalists over the years working with people, having very, very often, as a producer in my capacity for producing records, having to say to people, no, leave a hole, no, just play for half a bar and then leave a bar and a half free.
Oh, good evening, Miss Clark.
Good evening, Mr. Langford. Come in. This is my roommate, Donna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Donna.
Have a seat.
Thank you. Well, we might as well get started, huh? Now, you said that you were interested in life insurance.
Yeah, I figured I'd buy some while I'm young and full of pent-up energy.
Right. Now, you don't have any major medical problems, do you?
No. I think everything is in place.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Now, I have to ask you a series of questions.
Tony, I feel terrible about asking you to come out at this time. Dinner.
Age 16, possession of firearms. Remanded to juvenile hall. Vincent Lubeck, age 17, breaking and entering. Whitmore Reformatory, 6 months. Vincent Lubeck, age 19, petty theft. Sentenced to city jail, 9 months. Vincent Lubeck, age 20, grand theft, auto. Sentenced to county jail.